Welcome to episode 1B of Four Guys on a Chesterfield. Why is it 1B?
Chesterfield.
No, Chesterfield, that's this. It's a couch. Four Guys on a Chesterfield, and we're talking music stuff.
There's only two guys on the Chesterfield.
There's another two there, they're near the Chesterfield?
Yeah.
Two guys on a
Stools.
Chesterfield, two guys near a
I
Chesterfield.
thought three men and a little lady
Anyway.
would be better.
We're crapping on already.
And we're doing it again.
Okay, go.
Yeah. So, why is it 1B? Because
Because-
1A was a bit crappy.
Yeah.
Audio is crap.
We had technical
Yeah.
difficulties, so we thought the content was all right. If you want to watch it, it will be on the storage receptacle.
YouTube.
Yeah, that.
Okay, yeah.
But we're not promoting it. So this is 1B, and we got Aaron, we got Dave,
Hi.
Francis, and I'm Craig. What have we got to talk about this week?
So much good stuff.
So much. Just
A
so
lot of
much.
it.
Aaron,
Yeah.
you go first.
Well, we recently had Weekend Warriors.
Yes.
So that was
Yes,
pretty
we
cool.
did.
And I happened to be there to witness it all. And so, yeah, I want to talk a little bit about that.
From
I
all
suppose.
reports, best round ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Well done.
easily was.
Everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, so well done, Weekend Warrior guys.
Yep. All right.
We'll get to you.
So we'll talk about that. What are you going to talk about, Dave?
I'm going to talk about, kind of be a bit of a surprise.
Oh, elusive.
Talking about an event that
Oh,
hopefully will be an annual thing coming up next year. But yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about.
And Francis had an exciting experience
Yeah.
this week.
Last week we got to meet Dream Theater.
Yeah.
They were in Melbourne, and we got to do a backstage thing. So yeah, we'll talk about
The rudest.
it. The Rudess.
And
Not the rudest.
The Rudess.
Jordan Rudess.
Jordan Rudess.
And I'm going to start it up with some exciting news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Before you start that, actually, I was going to say there is a giveaway later that we're going to
Yes,
mention.
we have a
Yes,
giveaway.
We
with,
ran a little promo.
Yeah, so it'd be
So,
good to mention
Dream
that. straight
Theater
off the
related.
bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Keyboard related.
We have some winners of some
Yes.
prizes.
Prices.
Prices.
All right.
What's the exciting news,
The
Craig?
exciting news. There is a high-end American-made acoustic guitar brand re-entering the Australian market.
Woo!
What may that be? Do they start with T?
T?
Tanglewood.
T for Tiger.
Taylor Guitars.
Taylor Guitars. Re-entering, maybe that needs a little bit of explanation. Because I think to the average punter, it didn't completely disappear. It just sort of might have gone off the radar and might have been a little bit
Well,
overpriced.
There haven't been any Taylors come into Australia officially this year.
This year, yes.
So it is a re-entry into the
Yeah,
market.
it is.
Being handled a little differently this time round.
Mhm.
There's only going to be 15 dealers in Australia.
15 deals Australia-wide.
15 through the whole country. Yes.
Yep.
And our store is going to be one of them.
Yay!
That's because we
Which is
rock.
pretty cool.
That is pretty
Now, the way that Taylor are doing it, which is unlike anyone else in the wholesale industry here at the moment, is they're not warehousing their guitars in Australia.
cool. No.
So we will be carrying stock here at the store, and if you want something that we don't have, they will be able to FedEx it within 6 to 10 days from the
Sunny San Diego.
San Diego factory or Tecate
What the Tecate factory.
in Mexicano.
I love it.
That's pretty darn cool.
So we're going to have super availability,
Yep.
Taylor. So much better availability than we've ever had before in Australia. And
On any brand, really.
Yeah.
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 I-
So as it's available in America, it's available in Australia.
Yep.
And it's the whole range. Now they're going to, since we last saw Taylor, they've released a new series of Academy guitars. They're
Academy?
called. These, we haven't seen any prices yet for Australia, but I'm going to estimate that these guitars are going to start from around the $1,000 mark
Yep.
for nylon string and steel strings.
Yep. Maybe some sub-1,000 would be nice, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
And yeah, that should be pretty exciting to see. They're pretty schmick looking things. They've got the armrest and stuff on them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they're
Cool.
We're very excited, and we're going to have a room decked out by Taylor,
Yeah.
which we're very excited about.
So yes, we'll have.
They deck us out.
They will.
They'll deck us
have,
out.
They have made
That's
us the
awesome.
offer that they will deck us out a room. So we're going to have
Decking out a room, I'm imagining it'll be a flat pack. We send them the dimensions of the room, and it'll be there.
IKEA.
Yeah, something like that.
Taylor by IKEA.
Yeah.
So they take the reins on that. And they just you send them the
Pretty
specs
much,
of the
yeah.
room, and
I've-
they say, and they design something for you.
I've
That's
sent
it.
them room dimensions and some pictures, and
Wow,
they're gonna send us back a display.
that is
And-
pretty cool.
The Taylor experience
Yeah.
in store at KC's.
It's very exciting.
We're all a little excited.
Yeah.
So they're going to be dropping. They're going to be FedExing stuff.
Straight to us and
So
straight to the
they're
other
gonna-
stores.
There's going to be
That's awesome.
weekly shipments to Australia.
Yeah,
FedExed.
cool.
So, yeah.
There are a few brands that would benefit from doing things like that. Not to
Yes.
name anyone in particular or anything. But
Does it come out cheaper that way if they FedEx it rather than us?
I've had I haven't had full information. We haven't seen price list yet from Taylor, but
They did say we would be happy.
yes, they have said that we'll be very happy with where the prices are ending
Yeah.
up. So I think we'll see. Yeah, I from Taylor's last incarnation here through its last distributor, I think we'll see fairly significant price reductions.
Yeah. Maybe back to
remembering-
where they were.
Yeah, remembering when last time they were coming into the country, when we were dealing with them, the
dollar was-
US dollar
Yeah.
had hit as much as $1.05.
Yeah, that's right.
So if we can get back to there, I think it's going to be a pretty successful thing for them.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, to us.
Awesome.
And such an awesome company to work with, and it was very unfortunate that we didn't have the opportunity to work with them over the past few years. But yeah,
Yeah.
very big ambassadors of the brand and their ethos.
But once they take you on that factory tour, which both me and Dave have done, they're really pulling you into.
Yeah, it's a combination of the latest tech and the oldest sort of guitar manufacturing. And yeah, when you're talking to a guy like Bob Taylor or
Andy
Andy
Powers.
Powers, you see the passion and foresight into the product and just into music as a whole.
Yeah. It makes you feel the passion, huh?
It does.
Yeah.
It really does. Yeah, for sure. As any good brand like that should. Yeah. There's got to be a story and there's got to be a feeling. Look, we're not here just to sell
Yeah.
whatever. It's
Yeah.
we
All about that
we pick
quality.
everything and we believe in all the things we sell. So yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And I remember when you went to the factory, you chose some wood,
I did choose some wood.
and 6 months later, maybe not 3 months later, a
Yeah.
few months later, that wood turned
That
up
wood
at the
turned
shop
up at
in
the
a
shop.
guitar.
Yeah. So yeah, built to water. That was amazing. I got to put together a guitar. I didn't put it together. I chose the timbers and the design and all that. And it's a bit of a scary prospect when it's sort of topping around $7,000 on a guitar that yeah you've designed. But no, it was very successful. I don't have the guitar. We sold it to a customer who absolutely loved it, and that was a really good feeling for me that I made the right decisions with the tone woods and the look and all that. So
We should mention, while we're giving all this American love, that both our major local manufacturers will build to order as well.
yes, correct.
So we can take anyone down to either the Maton factory in Box Hill or Cole Clark just up the road, and you can do the same.
Yeah.
You can choose your wood.
Pick your timbers and
Yeah.
all that, and yeah.
We got one guy in the shop who's already done that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mark's
What's
done
the
that.
lead time on that one? How long does it take?
That's
90 days is generally the rule of
Yeah.
thumb, but
it all depends on what's in custom shop, I guess.
Mark's
It's
was pretty
well,
quick,
depends on-
wasn't it?
Mark's was pretty quick, I think. Yeah, but yeah, it depends.
It depends on what's in the queue.
Yeah, and when you look at Maton at the moment, where they've had to scale back electric solid body production to concentrate on acoustic guitar production, you can see the
Have we got one left?
yep right there.
Last one in captivity.
No, last one here.
So, yeah, Maton have Did we
Yeah.
touch on this last time? Maton have had to stop electric guitar production temporarily.
To keep up with
The
demand.
So they basically to make their electrics they had to shut down part of their acoustic production. They don't have a separate electric
Yeah.
production line to acoustic. So
Yeah.
I think they decided that the acoustic production's more valuable to them at the moment.
Mm.
And there's only a few electrics left. There's a spot just there.
Let's pop him just there, shall we?
Pop him
here.
just
it's
there.
a nice spot. Don't bang
Bit of
the
love.
Don't
Pop
bang
him.
the thing.
Maybe let's not get him on that Bigsby there. Boom.
So that's all I got to say about
That's
that.
all. Kill.
So how often do they pump out electrics? Just out of curiosity.
We're on Maton now.
Yeah.
Well, they were doing them sporadically,
Yeah. Okay.
a run every few
So
months.
so whenever they kind of
But
decided.
Look, it always depends on what the market's doing here, but even
Yeah.
more importantly, what it's doing in Asia and America and Europe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, of course.
they can get big influxes of orders, particularly from Asia. You were pointing out some other shop where someone had flown out from
yes,
China to
and
hand
Yeah,
pick
we saw-
his maten to play at
saw
his
that
son's
today.
wedding,
Yeah, I
and,
saw that
and
today.
apparently that's not an uncommon thing. There's a lot of
Yeah.
love for maten in all the Asian countries, and yeah,
This
when
guy-
Tommy Emmanuel does a tour over there, apparently people fly over to buy
Yeah.
Tommy guitars.
Frenzy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, you and Bob Spencer.
Me and Bob, we go way back.
Yeah.
We go pretty far back. So, yeah, so we recently had the Weekend Warriors, and that was pretty cool. You were there?
So I was there.
You
yes.
were there?
I wasn't there.
And
I
you
was
weren't
here.
there.
So
Did you get a chance to see any of the footage yet?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
had a
no,
guy
very
out there that was
impressive.
filming, which
Yeah.
was really
I
cool.
think we just need to backtrack a little bit
Yeah.
and explain what Weekend
Yeah.
Warriors is.
What
Ah.
is Weekend Warriors?
Yeah, so Weekend Warriors is basically if you play an instrument and you don't have a band, any level. You can be the most basic player, or you could be, fairly intermediate, or you want to play on stage.
And if you've always had that hesitation, if you've been shit scared of
Yeah.
getting up on stage in a band,
Yeah.
Warriors is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think as well, it's you get to a point in your life maybe after you've settled down and had the kids and all that sort of stuff, and it was easy when you're a kid. You had like-minded friends and you put a band together.
And you're fearless.
Yeah, but it's so hard to get a group of people together
Yeah.
to form even just a basic
Yeah.
rock band that's going to play some covers. It's
Yeah.
really, really hard. We deal with customers every day that are struggling to keep a singer or a drummer or whatnot, and it can get frustrating. Just the logistics of it, getting rehearsal space, getting your gear, and getting the right people.
And this is all covered for you.
It's all covered.
We do the
What
lot.
Weekend Warriors does.
Plus-
Plus you get mentored by one of the arguably in my opinion, one of the best Australian guitarists that we've got.
Yeah.
Bob Spencer. For those who don't know who Bobby is, he was formerly in the Angels, played guitar in the Angels. He also played for a short time
Skyhooks.
in Skyhooks.
Yes.
And I believe, from what I've been told,
Recently
he got recruited for Rose
Oh,
Tax.
really?
Yeah, he's playing
Yeah.
I
angry.
did not know that.
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
cool.
either until
Yeah.
recently, so
Yeah, awesome.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
And he's a super lovely bloke as well.
He's a
Absolutely.
as
Yeah.
he'd say, he's a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart.
yeah,
It really
so
makes a difference if you got somebody who knows what he's doing,
Yeah.
mentoring you in
yeah,
a band setting. It's really hard.
Yeah,
It's hard.
because if you're doing it the traditional way, it really is blind leading the blind. It's, You might have one guy who thinks he knows what he's doing, but not only does Bob know what he's doing, he knows what he's doing in context to Weekend Warriors. He knows how to deal with people and
Yeah.
He
Get him
knows
to
the
work.
business.
yeah, but he knows the business.
he's been doing Weekend Warriors for quite some time. There's some avid fans who have been coming back for
Yeah, that's right.
round after
Love
round.
the experience.
Just yeah,
We were very lucky to get Bob because
Yeah.
he was a bit jaded from his experience that he was doing his
Previously.
last Warriors experience, where he didn't have the support of the store. And
yeah,
I think that's just as important for him
Yeah,
as
definitely.
as is for us to have the right coach.
yeah, certainly.
So yeah, we I shouldn't say we support it, but Bob does the lot.
Yeah,
So
he's
right.
he's the man at the
from
helm.
running the first jam day, which is a non-committed, no commitment required. Come in,
Yeah.
have a jam, play a couple of songs.
Eat a sausage.
Eat some free food, get some free drink,
Yeah.
non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic.
You then get put into a band. So the last few rounds we've run 4 bands.
Yep.
We tend to have a shortage of bass players and drummers.
And bass players
Well,
and drummers.
I don't think that's just in the
Get out
Weekend
there.
Warriors. I think that's in the world.
Yeah, no, that's right.
You know,
They're right.
it's-
It's hard to find good ones, but had some cracking bass players for this round.
We didn't. All our bass players this round were we had to call them back from previous rounds.
Oh, really?
They were-
There you go.
We didn't have a bass player.
So bass players, pull your fingers out, please.
Yeah.
And
We-
I noticed that 90% of them were female,
Yeah.
Yes.
which
Yeah.
is awesome.
Oh,
That
it's
is.
fantastic to
Yeah.
see girls on stage as well.
So yeah,
because
don't feel like it's a boys' club. It's
Our-
not. It
our-
really isn't.
we see lots of blokes in what we do, but it's really
Mm.
nice to see girls doing it as well.
Damn right.
Yeah, and when they do it right, they can really do it right. You know?
Yeah.
Show some of the men up
Yeah.
on how to play music right. So, yeah.
That's bordering on sexist, right there.
To who? The men?
Yeah. What's wrong with being sexy?
So yeah, after you get put into your band, you got 4 weeks of rehearsals.
That's it, and then you are put into an environment. Well, Bob obviously helps with choosing the songs. You guys go through songs. I think it's about you put together a half-hour set, and you're mentored by Bob the whole way. He helps with organising time slots for your rehearsals, so everyone's there. It's just really helpful. And then at the end of that, you put on stage at a venue that we put together.
Sooki-
Last few rounds, it's
Sooki
been
Lounge?
Sooki Lounge in
Wait,
Belgrave.
Sooki Lounge is
Thanks, Sooki Lounge.
firmly
Yeah,
cemented
thanks,
as
Sooki.
the home of
Weekend.
warriors for us. It's a great venue. It's a real rock venue.
Yeah.
It's
That was Ruby's Lounge
Yeah.
Yeah,
previously, which
Which is
was a renowned.
famous anywhere
Yeah.
in Melbourne.
Yeah.
You go.
The-
It was,
the names that are up on there coming in over the next few months. It's rock elite that plays
It's
there.
legitimate, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And we were
Jaded
talking-
Temple used to play there.
Jaded
I said
Temple.
rock elite,
Ah,
not rock has
come
beens.
on.
Yeah.
We open for thirsty man.
No, I remember Ruby's. We played there too, and I remember there was a big thing when Ruby's was switching hands over to
Yeah.
Sooki Lounge, and
Yeah.
you know everyone was like, "Oh, what's going to happen?"
Yeah.
Because you had this renowned kind of
that-
venue, and
I think it was Oscar who was selling that place for at least 10 years.
yeah,
Was it Ruby's or Sooki that wanted to change the name of Belgrave to Weirdsville?
I think that was, Ruby's.
really
They petitioned the council.
Yeah.
Weirdsville.
It's like 1 in every 5 people there is a wizard or a warlock.
Yeah, you see a few walking down the streets there.
But we love it. It's a great spot getting up into the hills there and
Oh, definitely.
playing at I was going to say
Good.
down and dirty venue, but it's
It's
not
not.
dirty.
It's nice. That's nice. Good grub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Good beer.
good beer.
And you
yeah.
can always go and jump on Puffing Billy if you like. And
Yeah,
If you like.
if you want.
What's a puffing Billy?
I love Puffing
Puffin
Billy.
Billy, that is a
Jump on a
Train.
puffing Billy?
it is the tourist train that runs
It's
through.
the steam train that runs through up to Emerald. Puffing Billy.
Welcome to the Hills Tourism
Yeah,
Committee.
we love it. 1,000 steps.
Yeah, everything's up that way, isn't it?
It's given Francis the body he's got
Yeah,
now.
Francis, you're a 1,000 stepper.
He's a
aren't
1,000 stepper.
Summer, during summer.
ya? Shredded for
Yeah.
summer.
Shredding for summer.
It's coming up, Francis.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah,
How many rounds do we have a year currently?
We've
think
done
it's
2 the
two.
last couple.
Yeah.
Next year we're going to try and squeeze 3 in.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, if you're interested, give us a call. Check out the
Yep.
Facebook page for more info.
Paul's our man.
Paul, yeah, if you ask
Paul
for Paul,
Cummings coordinates Warriors for us.
does an awesome job of it as well.
Yep.
But yeah,
there's YouTube videos too. You can check them
Check out
out.
the YouTube videos.
We usually have a few guys filming on hand on the night, and usually turns out really well.
yeah, we had some really good cameras going.
Yeah,
That was
last round.
was it Craig? No,
I don't know where you're heading.
no, the guy. It was one of the
Oh,
guys
that did it
playing.
this time?
Yeah,
Peter.
Oh, this time.
Peter.
Peter Nygaard.
Yeah.
So he
Peter
played,
Nygaard.
he played in one
he
of the bands.
played drums and
He
set
al-
up a bunch of cameras and
He also runs an on-the-side business doing videography.
yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah. Weddings,
yeah.
parties, anything.
He's got a studio too.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Yeah,
got a nice
which
little
is-
studio.
Yeah,
setup,
I've seen it. He was
He's-
showing me today, and it was quite a little studio. I thought when he mentioned his studio, he was going to have his home set up, but he's got quite a nice,
Yeah, it's nice.
decked out location. So I didn't get into depth with him, but I'm sure he, does some.
Well, these are
engineering or
these
production.
little gems we learn about with the
Yeah,
customers we deal
that's right.
with. We get to know who does what, and we can recommend one customer to another for
Yeah.
things like that. It's
Yeah. But he'll be editing the footage soon, and
no, he's done it.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He spent 8 hours on it
Yeah,
yesterday.
he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it will go. He'll be making that available to
So yeah, well, that,
Warriors.
He's gonna do Blu-ray and
Yeah, Blu-ray
standard
and
DVDs.
DVD, yeah.
So yeah,
are we
that'll be
going to be
cool.
doing
5.1.
anything with that footage? Do you know yet?
I will ask
Your
him to do
thoughts?
a
A
little
little
best of clip, or if
Cool.
we can grab some out of it.
which
I
we'll
think
be putting on
just
YouTube.
fair to say that it's not a free program.
Yeah.
But the value you get
It's-
for it, you get rehearsal space for free.
Mhm.
You can use instruments from our shop. Like, we're not just giving you the second-hand stuff that's lying around. We're getting brand new stuff off the wall,
Yeah.
and your
I'd-
star coach as well. So
I'd even say, without knowing the program, at the $395, you might flinch.
yeah,
But
that's
I
right.
have not had a single person
Not
who's
a
done
single
it
person.
who's said that was bad value.
Yeah,
Most people come
that-
back, like we were
that's
saying,
right. Come back and do
over
it
and
in
over
second and third
again.
rounds. They really feel it's good
Yeah.
value.
I think. Like, how do you put a price tag on a great experience?
Yeah.
You don't. It's
Yeah.
you know.
Not only
It's
that,
it's just one of those things.
yeah. Not only that, but if you want to improve as a musician, and you don't have the experience of playing live, it's a very important aspect.
Tom.
Yeah, it'll start beeping.
It'll buzz us.
Little
Yeah.
buzzers.
But I think the experience of playing on stage with people is very important. And like I was saying, this was probably the best one yet.
The standard was
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
was
so.
up
So we're watching these people who have come in and
not,
maybe
they
been
didn't know. Most of them didn't know each
didn't
other
know
5 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
that's right.
yeah, and
And-
probably didn't even know themselves as musicians really. And over the last couple of rounds, the bar just keeps
Yeah.
getting raised,
Yeah,
and
the-
I was really impressed.
To see people that haven't played together before, most cases don't know each other.
Yeah,
To get up on stage and play in tight bands, this wasn't your slap together crap.
Mm.
This is
Legit,
stuff that
yeah.
you'd pay money to see.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, definitely. I'm sure that
Or if they were playing at a bar, you wouldn't throw glasses at them,
no.
unless
Shoes.
shoes maybe.
No.
Sometimes that's
No.
a sign of endearment, but you know
Shoes,
what I'm
or, yeah,
Undies.
bras or undies. Is that what you're getting?
shoes. Doing shoes, mate.
Cool.
Alrighty.
So yeah,
Weekend Warriors.
Weekend Warriors. Weekendwarriors.org.au.
There you go.
Or talk
Proud
to us.
AMA
Yeah.
initiative.
Yes, run by the Australian Music Association, which probably leads us on to what you want to talk about, doesn't it?
Did you want to go first, Francis, or? Well, it kind of plays into just this whole music as a life enhancing thing and the power. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I can't remember all this, but it started in France.
What started in France?
The thing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So see how good my French is. Fête de la musique,
Fête de la
Fête
musique.
de la musique.
which is Make Music Day.
Make music.
Yeah, that's all over the world.
Yeah,
I've seen
that's right.
that
Yeah.
in other
You're aware of
countries,
it?
Yeah.
So
I had no
It
idea.
started in
leading to this.
1982
Yeah.
and has spread to 120 countries, 750 cities. I was looking at the website and it said Australia is one of them, but we've just been
We're being recruited.
we've been recruited.
as
So
a country to participate.
me and Craig went to a bit of a soiree a few weeks ago, and a nice American chap got up and introduced us to Make Music Day. It's the 21st of June worldwide, and it's basically not-for-profit completely free people out in the streets making music, and
His
doesn't matter what level you are, whether you're out there banging a stick or
So
singing.
you
or-
literally just go out onto the streets with something and...
It's a bit more advanced than that, as it was in 1982, where it very much was like that
Yeah,
in France.
okay.
Now
there's
the-
organised events.
Yeah, there's organised,
Okay.
but basically you can register what you want to do, and whether you could be on your veranda at the front of your house with your band,
Yeah.
and basically you plug into the online map where you're going to be. So
Yeah, okay.
so anyone who wants to be involved can get onto that map, and yeah, go around, get involved. Again, it's not ticketed. There is no money involved. It is purely people getting out and making music together, and I think that's an
His
awesome thing.
his comparison was, well, first up he said I don't know if it's an official public holiday, but it's treated as a public holiday. So the way in the States they treat Halloween,
Yeah.
there's many cities around the world where
They treat Make
Day
Music Day
Yeah.
like...
is
Wow.
Should,
Yeah.
Why not? Bloody grand final gets a day off. Let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that.
Makes Craig angry. But yeah,
So I've been talking with Rob from the AMA this week. He did a little tour of the country,
how do you
visiting.
go?
He visited many city councils,
Yeah,
including big ones, Sydney, Melbourne,
yeah,
with the ambition that it's going to be at Fed Square,
Yeah,
those
wow.
those sort of places that gives it high visibility.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, obviously, first year you want a big launch,
Mm.
but so you want big city councils, you want your local councils,
Yeah.
you want your music shops,
Yeah.
all getting in on board.
Music schools.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll most certainly be running one, if not many, programs. We've got facilities and space to do it, and plenty of enthusiastic people around
Yeah.
our area. But yeah, I just think it's an amazing thing, and for the world to come together.
Yeah.
And look, there's a few things, but not that many things that give you more enjoyment than playing music with other people.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't need to list the things that are better.
Pizza.
Maybe we should do a Make Music Day.
So-
yeah. Casey's Make Music Day.
Well,
That's what I'm saying, you dunk.
Oh.
Music
That'll be
fair.
planned.
It's, yeah,
It's-
well, the
everyone
music
gets
shops
involved.
gets involved.
Fair.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
so and the people who can help the most should help the most, because we really are talking about everyone.
Mm.
Doesn't matter if you've never played an instrument. If you can clap your hands, you're involved.
Yeah.
It's that widespread. So I
That's
want to see
awesome.
people dancing in the streets and
Like Mick Jagger
yeah,
and David Bowie.
and David Bowie. No, let's not go there. Trying to outpunt each other. So yeah, wrapping up, Make Music Day. Let's get involved.
Yep, we want-
I'm really excited. And
So this is in June next year.
Well,
yeah,
the
yeah,
plan
it's
is-
gonna be cold.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
suck it
okay.
up.
Well, we're gonna obviously Melbourne. Don't we love winter in Melbourne? It
No, it's
could-
been a cracker this time.
yeah, but it could be raining. But let's organise indoor events.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
tents out.
Mhm.
I'll open up the piano
Yep.
showroom, our rehearsal space.
Yeah,
I think that'll be our venue that we use for
but yeah,
anyone that wants to do anything there.
Yeah,
hopefully
cool.
it'll be nice weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, we'll still make it
Yeah,
happen.
we still make music.
Yes.
Cook up some snags, maybe.
Oh, always
I
For
don't know.
you.
For me.
veggie snacks.
Vegan snacks.
Don't give away my secrets. This is all
Sorry,
beef
alright.
here.
We'll get you some plant-based diet snags.
You're right on it.
Hey, and him.
Yeah.
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 It's just more fun to rub it
To
on you.
rack it on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. All right.
Francis.
Francis. Where did we go?
Ah,
I get all the good stuff.
You
You
got all the
do,
good
yeah,
stuff,
he does.
yeah. Well, last week we had Dream Theater in the country, and I guess the most famous keyboard player around is their keyboardist Jordan Rudess.
Yeah,
Jordan Rudess is he's a pretty awesome player. There's really no one I know that's at that level,
Yeah.
or at least in that genre. It's
there's
very rare that you find any keyboard heroes around. There's
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
right.
guitar
And-
heroes.
Keyboard heroes in a metal band.
In a metal
yeah,
band.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, in a prog.
Yeah.
Prog rock
That's
band.
true.
Yeah, you get a lot of the jazz guys, but this guy, does all the modern stuff. He's got
Mm.
the synths and so yeah, they were here, and We got to meet him.
Yeah,
It was pretty cool.
our friends at Korg
Yeah.
organised for us to go and meet him straight from the airport.
Mm. Yeah.
I didn't get
All I wanted was a selfie. The week prior to that, he was touring around Japan and all over Asia, and I saw photos of him doing other shops. So
Yeah.
we wanted to get him in. You know,
And it was
come on,
like,
come
sorry,
see our
sorry.
keyboard collection, but we
So-
just didn't have the time.
They were in Melbourne for, I get the impression, less than 24
Yeah.
hours. They
Yeah.
flew in,
Yeah.
did their gig, and flew out.
Yeah.
So
Hectic.
for him to make
crazy.
time
Yeah.
for us to meet him
Yeah,
there.
that's pretty
Pretty awesome.
generous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I wanted was a selfie, and we got an actual backstage tour,
Yeah.
and we got to see his rig, and it's pretty exciting. His rig is made up of none other than the best keyboard in the world. The
What is that?
The Korg Kronos.
Say it again.
The Korg Kronos.
7 Korg Chronoses.
Yeah.
7.
So he,
What are they, backups
They-
or what?
they tour with 2,
Yeah.
one on stage, one as a backup.
Yeah.
Then they've got, I'm guessing they run 2 rigs. So
yeah. Okay.
one goes on to the next city.
Yeah. Okay,
Probably
that makes
3
sense.
rigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
So
got-
after Australia, went to Taiwan, and Taiwan it was Philippines.
So the keyboard's
Yeah.
already there.
Yeah.
No.
So they just walk
And
in.
they had a different setup there as well. So in Manila, he had his tilting keyboard stand.
Yeah.
Whereas here he had the spinning one.
The rotating one.
the
Yeah.
rotating one. So that's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Wouldn't you just need to like take a USB and like plug it into any kind of Kronos?
Well, yeah. I actually got
Essentially,
to touch
right?
his Kronos. I was right there. I could see the
Sounds
settings.
a bit dirty, Francis.
I could touch his organ.
Touch his organ. Yes.
I had a USB in my pocket. I could have plugged it in. Copy the settings.
Ripped
was,
it.
was but yeah, I was really surprised that he allowed us to come that close to his gear.
Yeah.
I don't like people coming to my gear when I gig, but
Yeah.
yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, the guy's a genius. You know, he's been Juilliard at 9.
Yeah.
He's literally a musical genius.
Yeah.
Julia, I didn't know too.
And technically, I mean, he's all over the Seaboard Rise. That's
Yeah,
one of his
yeah.
main instruments.
He's an innovator as
He's
far
an
as
innovator.
instruments go. He introduced the harpeggi, which is a sort of a harp electric guitar sort of thing
okay.
with a keyboard sort of layout.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to
And
Google that. Harpeggi.
he's an innovator with iPad apps and instruments that
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
play differently, not just a keyboard layout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So virtuoso, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what else is in his setup? He's got the Kronos. He's got the.
So he's got
Did you say the
Kronos.
Seaboard? He uses the
He
Seaboard.
uses
now?
Seaboard Rise.
Cool.
And he uses that as a controller.
Yeah.
He's got a couple of modules at the back of the stage.
Yeah.
And he's got this really fancy keytar called the Zen River.
Yeah. I've seen
So
that
it's a
thing. It looks like a,
custom-made wireless
Yeah.
controller.
It looks
He
like
makes
some
really
looks like a
cool.
spacecraft.
Yeah, of course it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Just to fit in with Petrucci's
yeah,
guitars
guitars
and
are
all that.
funny, are a funny one, but if you play it like the way he does,
Yeah.
it's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. But keyboards
Yeah.
are cool now.
And look, just as cool as Jordan was, we got to meet his tech as well.
His tech.
Keith.
Yeah. He looked like a fun guy.
He was he was.
So you're gonna put in the footage in between this?
Maybe link it up.
We might have a few goodies that we can stick in the video.
Well, the complexity of his performance requires a tech that knows everything that's
Yeah.
going on.
Mm.
So he actually knows how to program his keyboards. He knows what to do when things go wrong,
Yeah.
and it's just there. Yeah.
We'll
And I
talk-
think he's been the tech for as long as he's been playing
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Dream Theater.
We were talking about it actually, like today. With his Kronos setup, he has 2 iPads.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Do you
he's
know
got
what
a-
like they're both for? Because I know
Yeah.
one's obviously like for him to switch
So
through sounds
Jordan
and stuff.
Rudess is he's got his own company called Wisdom Music. So he produces musical instruments on apps, and one of his most popular ones is called GeoShred, wherein on the iPad the notes are laid out like it would be on a guitar.
Yeah.
But of course played like
As a keyboard, yeah.
As a keyboard.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of things you can't do on a keyboard interface,
Mm.
like bend notes in a certain way, do quarter bending or changing between intervals separately. You
Yeah.
can't do that on a keyboard because when you do your pitch bend, they all do the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So he's done this GeoShred, and the iPad Pro is pretty big, so it's replaced a lot of his former controllers. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. So he's got that, and he's got his
that makes a lot of
his
sense
music.
with the time.
He actually reads his music on stage.
See, this is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Me and James were talking about, and he's like, I saw him with 2 iPads, and like, he'd only need one.
So
to, like, for
one's actually
one's-
music.
Yeah.
So he's reading sheet
reads
music.
sheet music on stage. He's got a couple
Yeah.
of pedals on the
Yeah.
floor, so one changes the page on the screen. And with the Kronos, it's got this mode called setlist mode, where he's got all his sounds in order. And he steps on a pedal and it just shifts through
Yeah,
each
cool.
sound. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, should we announce the winner?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, but we didn't say. We actually got Jordan to sign a DVD or two.
A DVD or two?
Yeah.
Posters.
Yeah.
And we ran a little promo asking everyone to tell us on our Facebook page, asking everyone to tell us what Jordan's instruments were that he had on stage.
Yeah.
And a nice little photo with Jordan, Francis, and three keyboards.
There you go.
A nice blurry photo.
It was a
It
bit
was.
blurry.
Francis looked
It
It
good,
wasn't the
but
best
then,
photo,
but then
it's the
Jordan
one
was
with-
like all like,
It was the only one I
blurred.
got with everything in it that was suitable for this promo. So
So you got to remember, we
probably-
never planned this.
Yeah.
this
We
was,
just wanted to meet him.
we got
and
a
then-
call it
Well, Craig,
Yeah.
at midday on the
Yeah.
Wednesday saying, "Hey, there's an opportunity to come meet him at 3 o'clock."
Yeah.
I saw Francis buzzing around the shop. Craig calls me and says, yeah, Francis is going to have to go at about 2 o'clock. What? We're going to meet Jordan Rudess.
Yeah, we wanted him in here, but he couldn't make it, so
Next best
we
thing.
brought
best
the
thing.
shop to him.
That's
Actually,
right.
you know what? Seeing his rig was better.
Yeah,
I
right.
see the shop every day.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
that's true. Well, no, like getting on stage, like it's not just not just like Jordan Rudess, but like for our like guitar fans and stuff. You were standing like right there where Patricia's about
I
to,
was standing
you know, like in a couple of hours he was about to let
yeah,
loose.
there were like
It
4
was
mess
all
of
there.
boogie stacks.
Yeah.
I had the view from behind the kit
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drum kit,
of the
awesome drum
Palais.
kit.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty cool. So,
Apparently that's a pretty big kit too,
that was a
right?
big kit.
So who's the winner?
So who was the
Winner.
So we had thank you for everyone who took part.
Yeah.
Lots of very switched on dudes out there.
We obviously can't,
Nailed it.
We can't give everyone the prize. We just have to choose a few people.
Yeah.
So who'd we get, Aaron?
Am I meant to know off the top of my
Oh,
head?
have we got a list? We
Uh,
don't know.
Yeah, there are a few people who got all 3 in their posts, and from that we randomly chose the winner. So I think it was about 4 or 5 people. So we ended up with Paul Weldon.
Paul Weldon,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
You
So
get
you are the
Congratulations,
winner.
mate.
a DVD of
DVD.
Dream Theater.
Dream
Yeah.
Theater breaking the fourth wall.
That's
live.
it.
There you go.
And
Signed.
so we managed to get 2 DVDs signed.
Yeah.
I was going to keep one for us, but I thought.
Give it away, give it away,
Give it away
In
now.
the great words of.
Anthony Kiedis.
Kiedis.
California.
So, who's our next DVD go to?
I don't know.
We wrote it.
So
You did?
This is what happens when we don't have a script.
No.
Did you actually
I
pick
didn't know
someone?
that there was a
Yeah.
second
We're
one.
trying to get it up. Let's
All
cheat.
right, I will look at
Let's
this.
cheat.
I will check this out, and you guys can talk about something.
Let's do
Let's talk about our
it.
phones.
Let's all just do what we do.
Hey,
That's just
this
all
is
we
what
do.
we
What
do.
we do. This is what we do
Podcast
at
now.
work anyway. Yeah. That's how most people do it anyway.
I was at a restaurant yesterday, the other night. I don't know if you can call it a restaurant. I was at La Porchetta the other night
Porkies.
with my daughter.
La
It was a
Porchetta.
daddy date.
You don't
with
know
my
La
daughter.
Porchetta? No.
Oh,
La Porchetta.
La
Yeah.
Porchetta.
There were 2
Cheddar.
people on the table next to us, and they just sat there like this.
Yeah.
They were there having dinner together.
Yeah,
and
they
it
were
was-
probably on a date and.
No, it was just, well, they could have been. I was going to say something dumb then.
No.
Yeah.
More
they could
likely
have
they were married.
been. Well, no, they couldn't have been married because it was 2 girls.
Ah!
Oh.
Should we go?
No,
Should we do some politics?
no.
Oh, here we go.
But yes.
Dave, that's your opinion. Could be mine too, but that's not KC's opinion.
Oi, we're
Because
getting-
corporations shouldn't have opinions.
That's right.
We're getting
Anyway,
political
we are
here.
sidetracked. Did you
So-
find it? 'Cause
Yeah, I
I'm-
did.
Alright.
I did.
So, okay, we've got Casey's Rock Shop. No,
No,
the
we
next
don't
one.
win.
So we had Paul.
That's it.
I really liked this one that said, "I want that DVD." So, Mark Eves,
Mark
That's
Eves.
the
you're going to get that DVD.
You're getting the
Yeah.
DVD.
We weren't going to give the DVD away, but when you saw that, you were like,
I like
got to give
Steve
it to this
Smith.
one.
His answer wasn't very accurate, but he said a crew mark trumpet, a maxi moog, and a hone of piss in it.
I don't know what any of that
I haven't.
is, but
I haven't had any of them, but yeah.
did he?
And let's go on, Dave. You can choose the person for the signed
Signed photo.
for the
Signed photo.
I'm gonna go.
Let's go someone early in the list. Come on.
Okay, yeah.
Let's go up.
Daniel Deacon.
Where's Daniel Deacon? There he is.
There he
Let's go.
You called it.
Yeah,
Daniel
I was
Deacon
going to
it is.
say
Daniel Deacon, you've won a poster.
Legend.
So we'll talk to you all on Facebook and organise getting that stuff out to you.
We will. I will.
And
I think
that's
I
our.
think we've covered this week's topics.
Yeah, we have.
That's
It
us.
was short and sweet,
Let's
but fun. Tons of fun.
do we have a cool sign off?
Uh,
How about thank your mother for the rabbits?
no, that's not cool.
Something to
Stay
do with
sexy.
KC. Stay sexy. Come
Nah,
on.
we're just gonna say goodbye, and yeah, we'll
And
see you
come
next
down
week.
to KC's.
If the world doesn't blow up, if the volcano doesn't black out the sky, if Donald Trump doesn't kill us all,
Trumpus. If
we'll be here.
We will. Cheers.
that's it.